what is your hope if you live in a village nearby there, and you hate these people? Can you ever say anything against them? That is the answer is no. Your life would be cut short, and the stupid government cannot protect you. So at this point, I am very sad that uh, these stupid people in power are not able to do anything, because all of these excuses, yeah, yeah, they have local support, blah blah blah. Yes, but man, if you have somebody who is willing to flush out these bastards, it can be done. I am not even a governor, but I have ideas how I can flush these people out. How much more a governor who has access to money and can get people that are even very intelligent to, proffer solutions to him. Even within now so many parts of
Two more minutes, sir. Two more
okay,
minutes, sir. Go ahead.
okay, yeah. So what I wanted to say before was that in the state you still have pockets of areas that are still controlled by Biafran terrorists, and we are not even talking of places as large as Niger State or Kogi State or Borno State. Um, Yet, for some unknown reasons, we cannot, circle these areas, or like, circle these areas, announce that the innocent, the villagers can have to move out, and we put the villagers in another location, round up the place, and smoke out, make sure that the terrorists do not operate in that place anymore. For some reason, this cannot be done, but what do I know? So I will end up simply by saying that um, these criminals, starting from Nnamdi Kanu and his rest, they are all like, these are murderous criminals, and believe me, they are doing this for money. It's not blood money. You know, kill these people, shout Biafra, get paid, kidnap people, get paid. It is blood money, and they will continue to do it as long as they have no resistance. And but we must end Biafra, because the whole people have been dying for Biafra since 1967, a name that has no meaning, a Portuguese name. So we must end this nonsense. For me, I've been speaking up against it 100%. But I, I, I am also thinking, what of a villager in that place? What can he do when there's no government? So it's sad. I don't know what to say. 30 people and their means of livelihood all gone. May God rest their soul. I will stop here.
Thank you, Mr. Dexy 3000. 4th of July, go ahead. Are you there?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm here. Thank you very much.
Okay, go ahead.
So, thank you. First of all, let me quickly buttress what Grandmaster said earlier. You see, Grandmaster, the reason why there is a highest concentration of IPOB ESN terrorists in Imo State is this. If you do well to remember, as far back as 2021, the first ESN camp that was established in Alibo and its environment was established in Imo State. Ikedu, part of Ikedu, Nkwere, and of course, everyone knows Olu. And then that dreaded jailbreak in Owerri, then in 2021. And of course, when these guys escaped from that prison, they reunited with their brothers in arms in our bushes, and some of them have been neutralized, while some of them are still occupying our bush today. So when you put all these things together, that should give you an insight why God is ndị Imo State ji bụrụ this struggle and agitation n'isi, because of the criminals that was released in our system, into the society of Imo State then. Well, that's by the way. So, Gilanya, this thing that happened on the 8th, yesterday, in Okigwe, eh? Ọ bụrụ na ọwụ this thing mere na, let me say, Ehamufu now, it was a Fulani attack in Ebonyi State or part of Enugu State where there is activity there. Ị ga-ahụ na ndị DOS na ndị otu ha would have been fanning this flame. They would have been broadcasting it, retweeting it, propagating it, all manner of, just to make sure that they reach their targeted audience. But then, of course, because it happened, because there is a little support from them, that is why everywhere have gone radio silent. Because there is this iota of support that they give to these guys that are responsible for this attack yesterday. Because I'm very, very sure that now, Bruno, this thing, the Bunde Fulani, Chinas and Woru would have made countless tweets. Emeka, nke a na-akpọ Emeka Gift, na ndị otu ya would have retweeted and made countless tweets about this incident. Mana ya dịba, anyị ma ndị na-eme anyị, we are well aware about the people who are killing us, and we know them. We know them by their names, and we know who they are. But time will tell. It's very, very sad that na ọ bụ ndị Igbo anyị na-eme anyị ihe dị otu a. Ha mechaa anyị, will now turn around. Anyị tụgharịa azụ, anyị si na ndị Fulani. And one thing IPOB dị very good at bụ na ha na-anyụ mamịrị n'azụ gị, ha na-agwa gị na mmiri na-ezo. Nwanna, you cannot piss in my back bịa na-abịa agwa m na mmiri na-ezo. It's not possible. Gị lee anya, this sit at home, ha bidoro that na if you come out on Monday, that they are sitting at home to save their life from the Nigerian army, from the bullets from the Nigerian army. That is the reason why they are sitting at home, not to get shot by the Nigerian army. Right? And today, they are still the same people. When there is an attack on a sit-at-home day, on a day that they declare sit-at-home, they will be the ones sharing it. Go to Facebook and see their outlets, their Biafran outlets on Facebook. They are the ones sharing these videos of attack. And you see their supporters fanning the flames and praising them and hyping it to the high heaven. Ebesani on the Fulani. And earlier I was watching the video of Ikenga shared on his page about Ifeanyi Oba, when he was challenging them. Ọ bụrụ na ọwụ unu kwuru that na ọ mụbutere private jet eji bunata Nnamdi Kanu, biko gosinu m the serial code number the private jet eji bunata ya. That video is still on BBC YouTube handle. Till date, nobody have been able to come out with any tangible evidence that Ifeanyi Oba have in hand in all of this. So this is how these guys move mad. All they do is just to find one stupid thing, fan it, and their foot soldier will just buy it and run away with it. Lately now, it's not Bianca Ojukwu. I saw a tweet that Bianca Ojukwu was made minister shortly after Simon Ekpa was arrested. That he's behind, that he was the one that sold Simon Ekpa to Nigerian government. And I asked myself, what is the connection between Bianca Ojukwu and Simon Ekpa? Like, what is the connection? What is the connection between these two people? What is the connection between?
Oburgodu Bianca and so fucking what? And so what? Continue, my brother.
So what is the connection between Ifeanyi Oba and Nnamdi Kanu? For you to betray somebody, for Nigerian government to have an intel of Nnamdi Kanu's movement, somebody in his camp, somebody in his WhatsApp group must have given them that information to track him down. So what is the connection between Bianca? So they just find one person to heap their failures upon, and then achọbazi onye ahụ ka egbuo, achọba that person. We are all here when Ifeanyi Uba died, and they were saying that because Ifeanyi Uba spoke against Nnamdi Kanu, because he's against the Biafran cause, and he's dead now. We saw when Iwanyanwo died too, a man of 80 years old, as you know, because of he's against Nnamdi Kanu. That is why he's dead. And we saw during his burial the wahala that Ifeanyi Uba must not buried. A whole Ifeanyi Uba.
For
Ndị
July, you
Nnewi
bought
ji dị obodo.
Joshua. Cheta on KTB Joshua.
You can imagine a whole Ifeanyi Uba ndị Nnewi ji dị ebube ka a sị na aga eli ya na be nna ya because of he's against onye ndu. Can you just imagine? You cannot have a single tangible political conversation with an average Igbo man nọ n'Owerri today without the person 2 minutes into you people's conversation obido kwotubara gị ihe Nnamdi Kanu koiri na 2017 na Radio Biafra, okwotubara gị ihe Simon Ekpa koiri na his broadcast. Nnamdi Kanu asịkwa nka, Simon Ekpa asịkwa nka. Ke onye anyị mejọrọ. What did our people deserve? We don't deserve all of this. And I will end up with this. Some time ago in late January, there was something that Grandmaster said. Some time ago in late January, I was in one of the top insurance companies in Lagos. I know one of the bosses there, Health Insurance. And I was listening to this man. This man was telling me that, am I aware that Biafra was declared in Finland? This was in December though. I said, declared in Finland by who? I said, that Biafra was declared in Finland. We are just going back and forth with it. Oman Amoabo, anti-Biafra or whatever. Msia Dede, Lanya, Ihoti Nona, Iho Simon Ekpa, and then Nnamdi Kanu. They don't deserve. This person is a top oga in the insurance brokers industry in Lagos here. Msia Dede, Simon Ekpa and Nnamdi Kanu don't, in fact, they don't deserve to sit on the same table you are seated on. I was so ashamed in that having that conversation with this person. I have to tell him just to end the conversation. Say, these people are not even worthy to drink from the same table, to dine from the same table you are seated upon. So this is the mentality these people have brainwashed our people with. And we have a long way to go. We have a long way to go. Mokena Ngwere, Mande Diego, Mando Benye, Mando Obiamo, everybody have been indoctrinated in this nonsense. To what end? They want.
Thank you, 4th of July. Okay, I'm trying to mix it up. Mr. Critics, I will come to you, please. Mena, go ahead. I think this is Biafra, right? If I'm not mistaken. Is it the same person?
Hmm. Uh,
Mena,
yeah,
are you the same person?
the same person
Okay.
as.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh,
5 minutes. Go ahead.
okay, thank you. Igbo m ekele m. Grandmaster Emeka. So, um, you know, I wouldn't even lie that I'm just hearing about these 30 Igbos. I wouldn't say 30% because they're all Igbos that were killed. I mean, in cold blood. You didn't even just kill them, but you set them ablaze. That is that is that is heartless. And to think that this thing was carried.
Men, sorry to interrupt you. They were pulled out of the buses and set ablaze. They were pulled out, and some of them were shot and set ablaze. I've read the article, like three of them. They all say the same thing. Go ahead.
They did not steal, they did not kill, they did not rob, they did not. These are innocent people. Innocent people that perhaps do not have any direct confrontation with you, priori. They don't have any, and they are just dragged off, you know, the vehicle that was actually conveying them to somewhere, and you just cut off their life short like that by the fellow Eagles. I wouldn't even lie. Um, there was a time I I support IPOP then. In fact, then I wasn't even in the country, but where I was, I saw the way they were, and this was even during, I think, Buhari first regime, just shortly at around 2016, 2017 or so. You know, there was this time that Buhari, Buhari-led government actually uh, haunted the Igbos were actually registered IPOB members and had have them swim in mud water or so, and a lot of other things that unfolded during that period. But as time progressed, the ideology began to take a different turn, and gradually I began to repel that particular ideology. You see, you cannot claim to fight for us and you kill us. It's not possible. And I've asked on several occasions who if this ah if these people are truly genuine in in fighting for the Igbos, in defending the Igbos, it will be a sacrilege. It will be a sacrilege for the Igbos to die by their own hands or by any other person's hand in the first place. It will have been considered a sacrilege. One. Secondly, who is who is the public relation officer of this? I don't know what to even call them. IPOB, Samonepa led IPOB, Brigi, or what? I don't know. Amadikwam. They had these people. Kita, like, what is the tag? Who is their public relation officer? Who is their social media manager? These are people that would have, in fact, they have a lot of jobs, a lot of work. I mean, a lot of work to do to clarify certain, because you cannot come and say, in fact, I don't know how it sounds in the ear when people come and say, it is all quite different than all how they made this thing. I mean, when it's in clear, like it is clear, it's crystal clear. You understand that people that really commit these atrocities against their fellow Igbos are actually people that are supposed, not even supposed, people that claim to be fighting, that you are fighting for Indigo, in Indigo. The people that were killed by the Fulanis, Ehamufu, Adan, Nimbo, Uzowani, people that were killed in Suka, people that were killed by the Fulani herdsmen. You cannot go and show your muscle there. You cannot go and show people you claim are oppressing you. You cannot. You. This is barbaric. See, it is barbaric for crying out loud. How do you want people to even buy into your cause? How? How? Your public relation officer or whatever. Even your social media. How are they? If you claim that these are not, it was to what length are they going to prove that these things were not committed by their members? It's committed by Asari Dokubo. Look, let me tell you, there's nobody, no faction, no terrorist, nobody can march into Igbo land and kill Igbos uninterrupted. Like, you just go and listen to Zeke's speech. You definitely just go march into Igbo land and kill Igbos without retaliation or without anything, it doesn't happen. Ah, 30 people. 30 people. And you want now, who you want to claim? You I mean, you come here with all Mugi, you put Nugu sin all in different land in the Meja, call on the Nigerian government, you make here in the Fulani, your public relation officer, what have they, if it is what have they going to prove this? In the Fulani, and Asuku Igbo, in the Fulani, Asuku Igbo, and Asuku Igbo, Gentle na Parawa Kogin, are they Fulanis? How can you come and tell us that on the, I mean, these things, how do they sound to your ears? The Igbos are more complex, more more advanced than this style, this ideology people put across. Do this? Are you people Islamists? Is it a jihad kind of ideology? Accept my religion or die. Turn to become a Muslim or die. Sit at home on Monday or die. On the 31st, if you don't come outside, you die. People you are trying to kill. How can they go? People you claim to you are fighting. Is here to sit at home on the 31st, on the 30th. If you come outside, you die. You die. You die. This is a serious problem. Serious problem, honestly. And people, the Biafrans here, or people that claim to be Biafrans, understand? People have you don't the damage people have done to the second one. I mean, the damage people have done. We take decades of intentionality, decades of deliberate efforts to overturn. If we continue this trajectory, you continue this trajectory, this particular trajectory, I'm telling you, it will not take long. The Igbos will rise against you. The Igbos will rise against you. They will not even mind forming alliances with the people you claim you want to fight against to destroy you. Because people you came to fight against, you came to fight against to defend the Igbos, they're not behaving like this. We are talking about how to get political power, become political relevant, like our ancestors were. The like of Zeke, the like of Okpara, the like of Ikoku, the like of Agu. I mean, our father dominated Nigerian political sphere. How can we have look at what we are fighting different battles left, right, front, and center? If we're not fighting internet battle with the minorities, we are fighting political battles with one of the other majorities. Trying to uh, let me round up. Let me round up quickly.
Ikenga, ikutadila ibelo konyene.
Onye Kurubel, is my time up? Come makwa. Okay, it's like it's someone else that rang the bell. It's not the host or the co-host.
All your time, nam.
So
Go.
you take you to like pije go to like bell. More bo ma ko.
Ego tambel makadena because he has a
Or Mike and Akubel. Mike Ogman Akubel. Chiri Godun Chiri Kamkokun. So we are trying as Eagles to find our place again. We are trying so hard. There is very, very low political awareness, irrespective of the fact that statistics prove that we are the most educated, the most literate in the country. We've not used that particular metric to our advantage. We've not used it. We are arguably the second most populous, or even the most populous, if a practicable or how would I put it? Like if a practicable census is conducted, at least we can debate the fact that we might actually be the most populous, because outside the southeast, in every nook and cranny of this country, after the indigenous people, the Igbos are the second most populous. These are people that we are not talking about the Igbos that are even outside or within West Africa or East Africa or East Africa, but the Igbos in Nigeria. We've not used this metric. We have a leadership problem. We are looking for the way to connect our leaders to the average Igbo man in the streets. We are looking for ways to build, to bring men like our fathers did. Look at the southeast today. Over 40 million people. Time to time to become politically relevant. Look at the issues we are talking about. Issues of railway, issues of train stations, issue of gas plants, issue of, I mean, look at the issues we are debating.
Please round off, sir. Please round off.
All right, all right, all right,
Go ahead and round off.
all right. Now look at the issues, the kind of discussion we're actually, bringing to fore, and look at, we are not going to have to fight this kind of battle, this kind of oh my god, it is disheartening, and we have to speak against this. The Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for his life and for the cause in court. I'm not sure this is, in fact.
Okay, Mr. Mena, I thought you were Biafra Light, the one that said it's okay to kill people. That was why I asked you that question. But, but from your submission, I don't think so.
I don't know who
Are
is.
you?
All right, Madukumono, Madukumono.
Okay, Guinea and use the same picture. Only encounter with beast or a
Eh,
monster. Yes, also I believe in killing people. It's okay to kill people and stuff. Okay. Let me go to Mr. Critics. Go ahead, 5 minutes, sir.
All right, Beauty with Brains, thank you very much. I want to greet everybody once again. And I want to ask certain questions, including the official host, Mr. Ikenga. So, um, you let me make they talk broken, so everybody they hear. You'd always come here, they tell us, say, oh, China Saworu and all that. So, like this thing that happened now, if these people are not actually the same or supporting the same thing, they should be on top of the situation, containing it, and saying this is barbaric, this is not what we planned for, this is not what we bargained for, and it is totally on, condemning this thing wholeheartedly. But you see, I've not read the tweet where he tackled the Amnesty International. Neither have I seen the tweet from Amnesty International where they condemned it or made statement about it. But on the long run, you realize that it is the same person who claimed that, oh, it is not also, it is another faction that's doing this, that is still going there to defend that same faction. So, when you come here to defend that kind of person, he sounds or he looks stupid. It doesn't make any sense. And then secondly, this guy that has Mazen Namdekano's head, that wrote freedom there. Now, I want to ask a question because you came here to say that, oh, it is a Nigeria government that workload for these people and went into the bush to commit all these terrorist acts, because this is not criminality, this is terrorism. If there's a criminality, maybe somebody took a car from somebody and used it to do one operation and left it somewhere. And then the owner will go there and pick it up. Yeah, it's understandable. That's criminality. But when you are killing people, that's terrorism. There's nothing, no other language to equate this kind of nonsense than terrorism. So I was also, agitating for the Biafra in the beginning. But when I saw all these things, no, 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 no. This is totally unacceptable. And the Biafra agitation has been bastardized.
and it is irrevivable. You can't revive it, honestly, because these people that their family members have been killed, do you think that tomorrow when you come out to shout, oh, Biafra, we need thee, we hate thee, we do, they will be looking at you with anyoma? Never. It is not possible. You know, I have received thousands of death threats from these same people having Mazen Namdekano's head or Simon Ekpa's head. In fact, there is one particular person that called me, I think on the 13th of December. I think after I had that encounter with Simon Ekpa on his Twitter space, the person told me specifically he's in the US, that he will come and kill me in Italy, that he's a mafia, that if I criticize Simon Ekpa again, that he will come and kill me. So the whole thing about Biafra has become terrorism, killing. So you can't even criticize it. You can't suggest something. It becomes no saboteur. The next thing you will hear, oh, they have paid you. And I've always asked, I say, look at my life. If somebody wants to pay me to come and sabotage Biafra, I will sit down and enjoy, not coming on social media to come and hustle, talk news, and look for views to get paid at the end of the month. But this is the whole thing. Go to the comment section of videos I made. You will hear them there. You will see them there. Oh, do you have proof that it is these people? And we all know what is happening. So I've been here before. I've supported the IPOB before for Biafra freedom. But when I saw terrorism and the criminalities, I said, no, I can't go on with this. Even though I've never been an IPOB member. But we all wanted this Biafra. And the way people are speaking up today, they were not speaking up before. So everybody was, even those who never supported it, was like, okay, let us fold our arms and see where this thing will end. But today, look at it. People who supported who we are, core members of IPOP today, are criticizing it. Another thing is about Sonia Akbarawa. That one is so annoying. That Sonia Akbarawa is not even an Igbo person. Yeah, I've seen an Igbo person. Yeah, you are from Imo, you are Okigwe, you are this and that. Okay, I don't see. You are terrorists in Igbo land because you are Igbo. You know the Appian way. But this is somebody from Calabar, from Akwa Ibom, somewhere. And then he made a tweet and said that Igbos are the most foolish people on earth. So when you look at the whole situation, you may want to agree with him because he's there using Igbos to kill Igbos. Meanwhile, nobody is enforcing sit at home in Calabar. This thing is always, Biafra. Biafra contains all this coastal region. So why is the sit at home not functioning in all these areas? Why is it always Igbo people that are being killed? Why are the Calabar people not dying? Why are they not mandated to sit at home? So the whole thing has become terrorism. It's now terrorism. That's my own. And Mr. Ikenga, I want to tell you that, because, okay, let me go back to Kesh also. When he made a tweet with their group of people who are fighting this thing, I think Tina Sanworu also came out to say, Lagos faction of this and that and that and that. Defending the people, they were not even talking about ESN. They were talking about these people. But, he still has to defend them. So, I don't understand the whole thing. I'm totally confused. Thank you, Beauty with Brains. God bless.
Beauty, please, can I ask the Christy just one question, 1 minute or less than 1 minute?
Go ahead.
Okay, Christy, just for, I don't know how to put it, just for keeping the data straight. I followed you at a point in time. With this question you just asked again now. I remember you following Simon Ekpa. You were singing the same song with Simon Ekpa. In fact, at the time that woman was killed, that woman that was pregnant was killed in the marketplace during their so-called 2 weeks whatever sit at home. You are still following Simon Ekpa. You are still singing the same chorus like Simon Ekpa. And until the day you counted the 150 days to Biafra with them. Until the day you came online to ask someone what happened with the 150 days, and he tackled you very badly. That was from that day I started noticing you drawing back. My question to you is this: what were you thinking that Biafra was actually coming with Simon Ekpa, with the killing that was going on within that period? Thank you.
All right, let me respond to you. Well, there has been a lot of brainwashing, and when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu came and had an interview with Simon Ekpa, they said go and listen to him. In fact, the day they brought Simon Ekpa out from, he came out from his room and was dancing. They said, oh, they have made him a prime minister, that he is now. I was asking questions, that also raised dust, and people were asking, oh, you are not straight. We have always known you to be Sabo. I said, all right, let me follow the whole thing. Now, it is not that I support like all the killings going on, all those things. But the main thing is that I follow what is trending. All right. I follow what is trending. When something happens now and I read the news, a lot of people get into it and watch it and then they like it. It is not because I'm supporting it, but because
No, my brother. I heard you say reporting what Simon Ekpa said in eulogizing him. Simon Ekpa has given the Jew terrorist Genewa ultimatum. No sit at home for 2 weeks. I listened to you very, very well. How you follow.
it is the same thing that I do today. If anybody says something or make a tweet.
No, from your report that period, you believe Simon Ekpa, you believe the Biafra was coming. When the woman was killed, if at the end, most of you say, if they tell you to sit at home or make una sit at home, I listen to you, my brother.
Yes, I say that if they tell you may you sit at home, may you come out for them. I always say that. I said that because I know that
If they tell you to sit at home, make you do what?
Make you come out for them. May you come out for, may you sit at home, come out for them. Because
It's the
I know
same thing
that.
that is happening now. Are you aware?
Eh?
Are you aware that it's exactly the same thing that is happening now? If they tell you to sit at home, you should sit at home.
If I know that people were told to sit at home on this day, I will still tell people that they said that there is sit at home in so place. So if you want to, you go out, but if you can clear for them, you leave for them. So it is not for me to make the final decision for anybody.
No. You are actively supporting them. When the woman was killed, I heard from you say if they tell you to sit at home, or because the Biafran prime minister or the spokesperson, when you used to call him spokesperson, has spoken. You were eulogizing Simon Ekpa and what he was
No,
doing.
because I said the Simon Ekpa spokesperson, does it mean I'm supporting him? Now listen,
Who made him? Were you considering who made him spokesperson at that time? What is
okay,
the
now
difference
that's a
between
good question. Now listen, when Sahara Reporters is reporting, this one may write Biafra spokesperson, this one will write Biafra prime minister. Does it mean that Simon Ekpa is eulogizing Simon Ekpa?
No. When Sahara reporters they report what Simon Ekpa said, they
So
will never
is it
tell
not
you.
the same thing that I said?
Wait. They will never tell you to obey Simon Ekpa. They will never count down to 150 days
But
to wait.
Simon,
You are counting
okay,
down.
now
You got
listen,
disappointed when your 150 days is
let
not
me give
functioned.
you a tip. All right. Now, let me start like this. They say the Biafra prime minister don't talk, say, make people sit at home on so day. So, with this kind of statement now, does it mean that I'm supporting Simon Ekpa?
No, the statement completed. Biafran prime minister, whatever they call him, has spoken. Make una adhere to it, or make una obey it, because the Zujanja witch,
I
he don't
did not say,
talk and say
listen, I did not say Janjaweed. Now, let me tell you something. The difference between me and any other person is I read my news normally, just like every other person.
But
Then,
we know,
if if you if, let me
we
tell
all
you,
follow this thing.
if
We
you
know
have
when
if
somebody is
you
tending support to some group. You at the time was tending that support. You was counting 150 days to Biafra. You were counting with them. You were counting with them until that day someone ever
Beauty with
attacked
brains,
you.
please, order. Nobody is trying to, recount whatever happened in the past, yeah? Yeah, just let that go. Nobody is guilt
No,
tripping
I'm not
anybody
What
trying
is
here.
to let
what
it
is
go. I
wrong?
want
What is wrong
Yeah,
with
he's
this
quit it,
one?
trying to
quit it.
get
They
it
just
from
they just
Ikenga.
accepted you to the.
He's
Slow
listen,
trying to
slow
get.
down,
I want
slow
him to
down,
accept that
slow
let me
down,
thing,
tell
and
slow
he's
down.
you,
trying to get it to
Muslim
Ikenga.
Benjamin.
Okay, you all hold on. You all hold on,
Let me
please.
answer my
You all
question,
hold on.
Beauty, and then move.
Let him finish, please, so that we can go to the next person, please.
All right, Muslim Benjamin, let me tell you that there is a news on daily basis. It is my duty. This is what I do to tell you that Simon Ekpa talk say Biafra they come in
I
150
was
days.
referring to the guy they just gave Mike. They just gave Mike that was interjecting anywhere.
Hustling, you say what?
I was referring to the guy they gave Mike, and he interjected. So that was the guy actually I was referring to.
And critics, remember on that day you were criticized by someone and kicked out of their platform. You were confessing your allegiance that you're not doing anything to stop Biafra from coming, blah 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 blah. You were pledging your allegiance to Simon Epa. I was now online with you
I
that
did
day.
not play any allegiance to any Simon Ekpa.
No, but
I,
you were explaining to him that you
Okay.
have never worked against Biafra, that you wanted Biafra to come. You just asked him a question to
yes,
know
I
his.
said so. I said so. I said so that if the
Okay.
Biafra is achievable, then let it be. There was never a time I said, oh, I don't want Biafra to come.
No,
Okay?
no, no, no. I just want you to understand and let the platform know that your
So
person at the
I told
time
you, I made this
supported.
clear
No,
here that I
at the, your,
supported
that your
Biafra
that, no, 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 my
before.
brother.
I supported Biafra
I
before.
investigated you up and down. I investigated you up and down.
Okay, I have to mute all of you. I allowed you all to engage yourselves. Mr. Critics, remember when you started, you said that you used to support them before, but now you don't support them anymore. So I think that covers it all. We don't have to keep going back and forth. It's okay to admit to whatever that happened before. If it's not true, you say it's not true and we move on. Please go ahead and round up so that I can go to the next person. We have a lot of people here. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Beauty with Brains. Well, it is not Hustling Benjamin that asked me whether I was supporting Biafra before. I said that myself. I said I was supporting Biafra before to become a nation. I said so. So, Hustling Benjamin, for you to come, if you say you have maybe
It's not the husband that is talking to you. It's Michael.
Okay,
Don't put it on
sorry,
husband.
hustling, sorry. All right. If you say maybe you have maybe evidence of this or that, you can bring them up and play the record for me. The reason why somebody cannot come and say, oh, I have this evidence here or there is because I only read news, okay? And that is what I did. So, because I read,
What is Aparawa and the host of them doing? Adadio Rama. Are they not reading news?
no, that is not reading news, please. You
What
are
is
misinterpreting
Biafra
the whole
Unite
thing.
doing?
Mr.
What?
Michael, Mr.
That
Michael,
is not reading
No,
news, Oga.
Mama, listen. I
Mr.
want to
Michael,
get
it's
this guy.
okay.
I
Let's
want to
go
get
to
this
the
guy
My
to
next
channel
accept
person.
is
something.
still there. Please, you can go to my channel.
No,
What
no.
are you
What is
No,
talking
can
about?
Biafra
I
Unite
can
doing?
come back to you, Mr. Michael. I can come back to both of you. Let me go to the next person, please. Critics News. I wanted you to round up so that I can go to the next person, please.
But he never
Can you
allowed
do
me
that?
to.
He's not going to interject again. Go ahead and round up, please.
Well, you can see the difference between what he's saying now and what is happening. He's saying, are they not reading news? No, that is not reading news. You can see the kind of tweet that somebody made, and somebody here, I think is a record keeper who has been following the event of things for a very long time, and then maybe the screenshot they keep and all that. So It is when somebody has a kind of attitude towards something that you can keep that record. So if you have those records, bring them to me, forward them to me, and say, look at it to here. You know, like Chiamaka Jere made videos maybe against Simon Ekpa. Anytime Chiamaka does something that these people does not like, they go and bring those things. But you are telling me now that the only time I had problem with Simon Ekpa was when I countered him on Twitter. No, I have been criticizing this guy for a very long time, and he's had the opportunity that day to, talk to me. So he only talked to me that very day. It's not as if that's the first time No, no, no. That means that you are not following the event of things properly. Let me yield my mic here. Thank you, Beauty with Prince.
Beauty,
Okay,
beauty.
thank you, Mr. Critics.
1 second, beauty. Critics, I don't mean to offend you, but you will do this platform a favor. That last day, you are with someone on Twitter Space, and he responded to your question. If you can post this and let people hear, I understand where I was driving to. Thank you.
Let me go to Mr. Frosh. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Good morning.
5 minutes, sir.
Good morning. Okay, no problem. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. Now, when you see these people come out to say, oh, it is not them, it is not them. Trust me, don't listen to them. Whatever happened recently at Umuna, my maternal home is next to Umuna. The Uwazurike Masob rubbish that started, it started in my maternal home. I know what happened in my maternal home. At least around 2004, I was already in the university. So I know what happened there. I know the raping. I know the killings. We know many things that happen in that part of that part of our community. When Nnamdi Kanu they started this their rubbish, not all the Maso people left. Many of them were still littered in our communities. If I go back to my village now, the reason in my village that we don't like that sit at home something, they don't respect it in my village, is because one of our uncles, he almost lost his wife, somebody that has not had a child for more than 10 years in marriage. These people carry their rubbish, sit at home come. My entire community gathered at the health center there. We stood there. Say anything will go happen, but this woman go burn for here. Till today, if people from Okwe, from Umuna, if they want to go to Owerri, they have to follow my community. Around, I think that was February, I sent Grandmaster one video around 10 o'clock in the morning, because these same people, that day, the crime happened on a Monday. These same people, they attacked a truck filled with cow. The house, the northerners who carried who brought the truck, they were lucky. They ran into the bush. These northerners, they were at Lokpa. Nothing happened to them with that truck until in the evening. It was at night when they decided to cross over because they were going to worry. These idiots, they attacked them. They stole some of the cow, took the bag of rice there, burnt the truck with over 15 cow inside there. They burnt everything like inside there. The cows were alive. They burnt everything. I sent Grandmaster the video. The shooting that night was very terrible. So whatever happened at Umona, my mom used to attend the church at Umona there, where she held the post. February, one of her church members was killed because this guy came out on a Monday to go and check something in his shop. They killed this guy. They dragged the body, go. Told the wife clearly that, say this body, now for bush, then go bury him. Say this body, say they go live and make it rotting for bush. The only crime the guy commit, now making rush, come in shop, come collect something. So when you see these people come out, they tell you, oh, no be them, is this fashion, is this fashion. Do not listen to them. Even within these communities, within my community, they will still tell you clearly. If you ask who do this thing, they will still tell you all of them are the same thing. These ones go come say, oh, now these people, this one go say, now these people. We know what they happen for there. They are the same people. So when the crime that happened, I am not surprised. I only feel heartbroken, say this kind of thing they happen, but I am not surprised. More of it could still happen. More happened during Wazirike time. Many things happen, more happen. It happened very well. Till today, for that Okwe, things they happen there. Wazirike is from Okwe. This is after once you are coming from Owerri, after Okwele Junction, the next one is Ezeli Junction, which is Okwe. After Okwe shares border with Umona. From inside Okwe, the other side is out on this Zogo. That's why when I saw the video, there was a recording Grandmaster played when he said somebody was saying something about on this Zogo. Out on this Zogo, they behind Okwe. You can cross, you can literally walk from out on this Zogo, enter from Okwe, enter out on this Zogo. Uwazurike side is closer to out on this Zogo. His own part of Okwe is closer to out on this Zogo. The crime that happened there. If you know anybody that went to like Okwe girls or Okwe boys around the 90s, around 99, 2000, 2001, 2003, down to 2005, ask them what happened there. They will tell you what happened to the girls them that came there. They will tell you the consistent crime that happened there. These people will carry this, none of them, nobody will allow them to do that, this IPOB something in their own community completely. Let them, to practice this, their hierarchy of IPOB, make them practice and for your community. Nobody will want it. Nobody will want where they go come. You, just because you won't come do something for the shop, they will kill you. You go like that. Do not allow any of them to deceive you. Do not allow them to deceive you. You see this crime that happened now, another one will still happen. Another one will still happen. They will keep doing it because now normal thing. This one is only loud because okay, the number of people. This one is only loud because of the number of people that they killed at once. But Baba, they do them steady. These people are doing it steady. On a Monday, if you think it's a joke, near Okwe, near Ezelujon, just try it. If you go back home alive, just thank your God. The luck, those are northerners who took that truck, the luck they had was because the ones that came, they just came that the northerners, they did not resist anything. They pack the hungry idiots, they pack the cow they want, kill the other one. Funny enough, in the morning, the owner of that truck is an Igbo man. The owner of those goods is an Igbo man. You think say they do northerner, but you do your own brother. You think say they do northerner, your own brother markets. Truck, imagine that big truck load of cow loaded with rice. Then finish and burn them. So I'll yield for now, but lastly, what I want to say is anybody that thinks this IPOB is sweet, tell them they should just practice just 10% of massop pattern in your community. Maybe they just do only 10% in your community. Trust me, you will reject this rubbish ideology. I use the mic and I greet everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
What,
Let me go to Mr.
can I
Freedom.
just ask first, just very quickly?
Okay,
Uh,
go ahead.
my grandmother is actually from Okwe, but when there was a time I went there in 2017. From the place is called Umudurubano. I don't know if you know it. Uh,
I know it.
okay, yeah. So to get from that junction where you talk now, to get I don't know of the situation now because they don't my grandmother done that, they don't bury him. So to get a motorcycle to the inside the village, in that Umudurubano, no more. You go suffer. You go be like say they travel to another state. So the place is very big.
Baba, that place no problem. If you say you're from Okwe, now let me even shock you. Skepta where they sing song, the Skepta where will be musician. Skepta matana home and my matana home na the same place. Skepta mama na Okwe woman. Skepta come Nigeria December. Skepta stayed in Lagos. Skepta did not even near Imo State. Let alone to come to if he had tried it. The last one he came that period, oh everywhere, but if he had tried it, therefore kidnapper. The possibility loud. I am being very honest with you. The possibility is very loud. Like imagine you having money, you are afraid to spend your money. You cannot even claim to be a rich man in Okwe. You know if you do you cannot even do it. You dey drive, you know fit do bro. The possibility, like okay, imagine me, okay, me, okay, me at the enter Nigeria, my family tell me, sir, you know say that you know go drive rich here. Oh, you know go follow rich here. Like they are begging you not to even come back. I go, okay, for me to visit my maternal home, like my mother is scared. Say, nah, I beg, that your tattoo, hide them. No tell any, no let anybody know. See, no, just imagine the kind of life people are living there. So no let anybody deceive you. This their ideology, it will finish all of us. It will finish us. Like we are moving straight to Mugabe regime. You think Nnamdi Kanu will play fair with us? He will whip everybody to line. He will whip everybody to line. Now by force, you must do him. Mugabe they play. Let's not deceive ourselves. The power is intoxicating, and the thing don't enter that man's head. It don't enter Nnamdi Kanu head. Are you the my brother?
Okay, thank you. Mr. Freedom, go ahead after you. Non-conformist will go next. Mr. Freedom, are you there, sir? I think he's not there. Okay, non-conformist, are you there?
Yes, yes, yes.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Thank you for the opportunity to speak. I greet the hosts and co-hosts. I greet everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Um, Here we go again. And just like I always say when we have these discussions, I have never seen a set of people who love self-sabotage like these guys. I don't know how else we want to drum it into their ears or their brains or their heads. Sometimes I go on their spaces, I listen to that Akbarawa guy, I listen to some of them who come from Delta and Edo states, fueling this thing, talking about sit at home. Some of them say their new state is Ikodo, Migodo, blah, 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 and all of that. But whenever they want to declare sit at home, the only places where they kill people are the five eastern states. There has never been a single day of sit at home in Akwa Ibom State or Cross River or Delta or Edo State. And you still see Igbos, people who call themselves Igbos, sit on those spaces, kicking with these idiots, fanning the flames that burn our people. And when you hear them speak, they sound like they are the smartest people. But I've never seen, how can people be this stupid, for God's sakes? Whatever you're doing, the government at the center is enjoying it. We have said this thing over and over again. If Tinubu had his way, he doesn't even want elections to hold in the five eastern states. And that is fact. And then you have people who do the job. See, when this Ekpa guy was arrested, I was one of those who said, it is commendable. When I heard I was going to be extradited to Nigeria, uh, I had mixed feelings because get ready for another set of sit-at-homes whenever he goes to court. And trust me, the government wants that. But how these idiots do not realize it, how they don't see it, is what I do not understand. You guys just want to get Biafra. How do you intend running it? Is it by running elections with Google Forms? And then you come out and say 50 million went on Google Forms and voted in an idiot who sits in Finland doing nothing but feeding on your donations? When did we become so degraded as a people that this is what defines us? We sit down and then somebody just sits somewhere. Look at Nnamdi Kanu. They played this tape for him in court 2, 3 days ago. He was denying. He said he did not tell people to go and kill. If he told people to go, if what he was saying meant people should go and kill, then it is on them, not on him. This is an idiot denying his own words. These are the cowards who people have put their faith on. These are the scoundrels, bloodthirsty animals that people have decided should lead them. Definitely not me. I am never ever going to support this nonsense because it is a pipe dream that's never going to happen. But are we now going to let people who do not care about us be the ones who push us into these flames and then we smile into it and walk into it majestically? How is somebody from Akwa Ibom State, how is somebody from Cross River State telling us to donate money so that people can defend our bushes in the east? This is a shame. We should be ashamed of ourselves that we will let someone whose kinsman is a Senate president today, he says whatever he wants to. Nothing happens in Akwa Ibom State or Cross River State. Nothing. They've never had an hour sit at home before. They've never. But look at what's happening. They kill people at will. Some villages are under siege. And the government will not do anything because it suits them. How we don't see this thing, I don't understand. Hope Uzodinma rode on that insecurity to become governor. Everybody knows it. Because they kept shouting no election, no referendum, no election. That was their mantra. And that was how that guy got 2 terms. Whenever it was going to be election, the thing heightens, and then people are scared. Nobody comes out to vote. And that is how that guy wrote results. Nobody could even go to LG collation centers to ask what was written. And then people come here, they want to defend Nnamdi Kanu. You want to say Nnamdi Kanu is different from Simon. It is not. We will not be here and let you do that. They are one and the same. They are both terrorists. They are killers. They have dragged us in the mud. You cannot even have banter today. Political banter today. The next thing they call you IPOB. They say your place is desolate. You guys are killing each other. Your 5 plots of land. The little industrial revolution we've been able to create today. These animals go about burning these things, killing people who are doing illustrious things in our land. How do you self-sabotage yourself this much, yet you say you want growth? All they come on spaces to discuss today is call women prostitutes, call women names. They just ask for donations, donate money, every day donate money. That is all the whole space is for these days. I just the way they are dealing with that Ambazonia guy, that's how I think Simon Ekpa should be dealt. It shouldn't be brought to Nigeria because we're just going to have another round of sit-at-homes. So if they can keep him in Finland, jail him, try him and jail him there, lock him up in one dungeon somewhere that nobody remembers him so that we can have peace. But that may not happen because he serves the purpose of the government. They are the ones who shout "Zoo Nigeria," but you guys are the ones behaving like animals. You are the main character. They're supposed to lock you guys in cages, and then people come and look at you because you exhibit animalistic behaviors. Bloodletting is the order of the day. You just want to kill people. You just enjoy seeing destruction. It is just absolutely sad that we're having this kind of conversations in 2025. It is sad. So thank you for the opportunity to speak. I'll just yield my mic.
Thank you, Mr. Nonconformist. Mr. Dozier, are you there? I don't know if Mr. Freedom is back. If not, Dozier, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very
Go
much.
ahead, sir. Mhm.
Can everybody hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
All right. It's a very tragic thing that happened in Okigwe. Yeah, very, very tragic. And I came across the news just yesterday. And I was hoping on this sort of space to, to be set up so people can point out how they feel. You know, when, you know, the funniest part I saw recently was when Nnamdi Kanu notes were played or in the court and he started denying. It was very funny, but I came to realize that this ESN that he's sponsored, yeah, whatever
Mr.
happens to
Dozier,
him now, yeah,
Mr.
I'm
Dozier, are you
hearing.
speaking with your do you have your earpiece on?
I have
It's
my
making
earphones
noise.
on.
Okay,
All
stop
right, I'm
making
just
noise.
gonna. All right, how is it now? How
Yeah,
is it
it's
now?
better now. Go. It's better. Go ahead.
All right. And I was like, when this guy was creating these ESM people, yeah, he gave them guns, he sponsored them, he gave them, really gave these terrorists guns. And when you give people gun and pay them to do some shitty work, and then you you kind of like go absent for like a month, and these people solemnly like they rely on your money. Without you, they can't do anything. They start using these guns that you have given to them to push terrorism because they don't have any other choice. Because most of them have shown their faces on the media, bragging about the shitty things that they do. Now that nobody is paying them, they go around, killing people, harvesting their organs just to, keep in keep what they are doing because they don't really have a choice right now. But I'm telling you, as it's going right now, yeah, whatever he gets, whatever Nnamdi Kanu gets, like he deserves it 100%, like 100%. Like that guy needs like 20 years in jail. And in the north though, in the north, like no kidding. And this incident of Okigwe, it seems like Imo State is like the hotspot for this type of things to be happening. Even one of their members here came to space the other day to brag how about the current governor of Imo State has been part of their organization for a very long time, now. So it saddens me, yeah. It's very sad, yeah, because what we are in a mission in, like these people don't even understand what they are doing. They say Biafra, Biafra nonsense, but they don't even understand. They don't even know the meaning of what that is. For me, I'm part of a movement, yeah, the Unify Igbos now. You can go to Mazen Namen TV. I'm a very, very big supporter. What we do is to unify everybody speaking Bia because you come to realize that this Biafra of a thing is a fraud and what they are using to, deceive themselves. You see, when you get it tomorrow, what stops the Ijo people from saying they are being marginalized and the Igbo people only included them to get their oil? What stops the Ibibio to say such? What stops the Efik to say such? Nothing stops them. Nothing. And if you say you believe in freedom, when they ask for their freedom, you're still gonna give it to them. So to hell with them with their Biafra and to hell with them with all these things because all these things are just enough to make enough to make a man cry. It's very saddening. And what we should do is to like stop engaging these people. You have to start mass reporting their accounts. No kidding. We have to start mass reporting their accounts, and we have to show them with prominent and top accounts that Igbo people are not really in support. Like put on hashtags and make big tweets. Let every Igbo people that don't support this nonsense come under the tweet and let the world start seeing, because they have generalized it that all the Igbo people are in support, but they don't know that none of us are really in support of this bullshit that these people are doing. These people are monsters, yeah, and they deserve whatever is coming to them. They deserve whatever is coming to them. And let me tell you, it's not gonna be good, uh, if some people, still put up. I can see some people putting up heads of Primas and Namdekan, heads of Simon Network. When you know what these people are doing, you have seen, and I want to call it illiteracy. Yeah, it's not illiteracy because if you call it illiteracy, it will seem as if I've seen literate people like literate people supporting this bullshit, and I'm like, what? Like, how is it even possible? This person went to school. He understands. He understand. You should understand what happens when you give someone a gun. Yeah, you give someone a gun and you pay that person and you tell that person what to do, whether for a stupid cause or for a good cause. But you give that person a gun and you pay that person. The moment you stop paying that person and that person still has that gun, that person has already tainted his image in the society. He has no option than to use that guns that you gave that person, you gave him or her, yeah, to cause terrorism. So whatever Nnamdi is getting, he deserves it. And I want the world to know that Ndibo, we are not really in support of this bullshit. We are in a mission to unify Ndibo. These people scattered us all across the Niger Delta, South and Southeast. You know, both in River State, both in Delta State. We are trying to fight our own identity crisis of everybody speaking beer to come together and find a way to grow. But some bullshit people are trying to drag some people that don't even want them. Some people that Ulundi are not even the same. You are not speaking the same language with these people, and you think just because of some Ojuku of 1970 what just because of he included these people, just you think he means that these people you share the same blood with these people. Let me tell you, everybody in the Igbo race, from from the Ka to the Abaja to the Nkano to the Ebonyi people to the Ngwa to the Ndoki Iroha, you know, we are people that share one ideology, and it is good when people who can understand each other. Because why this Akbarawa guy or whatever his name is, I cannot even pronounce it. I heard that he's from Akwa Ibom or Cross River or something like that. Why he is doing this is because he knows that he doesn't have any relationship with us. He knows this, and that's why he's boldly doing all these things because he has nothing to do with us. Because ndị Igbo sị na nwanne eji egbule nwanne ya. No matter what your brother did to you, for you to kill your brother, nwanne aja egbu nwanne ya. For you to kill your brother, like it will be a thing. But how these people are killing their fellow Igbos, I'm like, what is really happening? What is really happening? Like, it is so alarming, and you still wonder if our tradition even exists. And I have, I've thought about it a lot, and there is a solution. There is actually a solution to these things. We can start by village level. By village level, if people in a village can come together, village level, there is no village bigger than a local government. There is no village too big like the people in the village cannot control. Village level, you go into your bushes, village level, you saw it. You go into your bushes, community level, you saw it. You go into your village, local government level, you saw it. Like that, because you cannot just say you want to stop the whole crisis happening at once as if you're a magician or that sort of thing. Yeah. So if our community leaders and the people who call themselves so-called kings that have no ofo no ugu, that even when they were all these inzets, that even when they were taking their inzet title, yeah, their tongues were not cut and their blood did not drop on the ground, so that they can swear to Annie that they will not work against their fellow Igbo people. There are just people messing around forming kings. How can all this, and I am sure that this thing that happened in this place, I'm sure that those people have royalty. At least start by that level, village level of village royalty, community kings. Start by that level. Even if they, I'm sorry, let me just line it up. Even if the army people, even if the military people want you to pay them to carry out these operations, even if the military, Nigerian military, wants you to pay them to carry out these operations, pay them. By community level, pay them. Let them just clear these bushes and make sure that places are protected, and this thing has to do with APC. To round up. I want you guys to realize something. There's something that these people don't like about us, and some people might call it a joke. There is Boko Haram, ISAP, and all those shit in the north, but they are jealous for a very long time. They have been jealous that nothing is happening. If you go to Benue, Taraba, Plateau, all those states, like it's mad out there. But they are jealous that nothing is happening here. That is why whatever is happening here right now, they don't want to be concerned because they don't want it to stop. They are jealous because it is happening only in the north. Whatever is happening now, they won't even want it to stop. If you talk too much, they will say, oh, 30 people were killed. Okay, what about the massacres that are happening in Brunei, Benue, Kogi, and all those Boko Haram people, where Boko Haram are killing people? They are not even that is why they want a case of insurgency in the eastern region, and they want it to be on the Igbo people. They want it to be on the Igbo race. But some people do not understand this thing. That is why we have to mass report these guys. We have to stop engaging them. We have to, call them out, make big tweets, with big accounts where people can come and, call these people out for who they are. Yeah, they are terrorists. Yeah, I'm gonna stop here though. Is disheartening. It's disheartening.
Thank you, Mr. Dozie. Let me go to, I'll come to you, Dexy 3000. Let me go to Mr. Abel. Go ahead, sir.
Okay,
Five
well, yes.
minutes.
Yeah, good evening, everybody. I've listened to the discussion so far, and it is interesting. But then I just want to pick out two things from the last speaker. You said a lot of things, but two that I will pick up is one is how to, put a stop to this madness that is going on in the southeast by way of, mass reporting the accounts, because the greatest oxygen that these people have to spread this massacre is social media online engagement. And as long as you can break that chain, or as much as you can go to break that chain, you will help to contain this stuff. Unfortunately, I've had a lot of attempts to throw blame at each other, to accuse one another. But what I want to say is that in the if at any time in the pursuit of this liberation of the Southeasterners via IPOB, you have supported that movement by 1 second, you are automatically guilty of what is happening today, because you were part of the oxygen with which that movement grew up to this point. So it does not matter when you realize yourself and pulled out. The only difference between yourself and those who are still into it is that you realize yourself on time and you pulled out. The energy with which you used to support that movement just for 2 days, and the conviction is that same conviction that the people that are still in it today are having, and they are yet to realize themselves. But be that as it may, the mistake has been done. The diversion, deviation, and the wrong direction has been taken. The question is that how do we redirect this mob? Is the next. I will subscribe to what the last speaker says. Every one person that is speaking in this space comes from a village. Every one person comes from a village. So if we, as much as we are engaging people online, we have to also start from our small community, because one thing these people have done, and one of the places they are having edge over you or over anything you're talking here now, is that they are there with the locals, and they are there with a lot of people who do not really do this online thing that me and you are doing now. They are talking to the mothers, they are talking to the old women, they are giving them the conviction that things are getting better. They are telling them that Samuel Ekpa is coming out, they are telling them Nnamdi Kanu is coming out tomorrow, next tomorrow. So the question is that how do you get across to those people also to tell them that the information that you are being fed daily is wrong, and to tell them that, see, these people are exploiting you and they're exploiting us. That is the only way this thing can stop. Because if you look at what these guys have done, they have actually followed the typical behavior of their master Nnamdi Kanu. When Nnamdi Kanu started this thing, one of the pattern he took that was different from what any other person have done is his ability to speak good English with insults. And he speaks with so much of command and authority, and he makes people to believe him. Now, when you engage these people online, they are not ready to engage with you constructively. What they do is to barrage you with insults, all type of insult. Ewu, ewu, awusa. Those are the kind of things you will be seeing. And just as you said, you also see a PhD holder that is residing in the US, that is in New York, also using those gutter languages online on people because they feel that that is the way they can mop you and push you out. So the narrative will now be that a group of people will need to come together, create a massive online awareness, do everything possible not to tread in their path, not to go on their lane, which is insults and use of gutter language. You must engage people constructively. Now, why is it important for us to go in that direction? I must tell you the truth. A lot of people are now psychologically damaged by one. Nnamdi Kanu has been caged for years. He has not found his feet. They rely on Samuel Ekpa, who came to feel that he would double the effort of Nnamdi Kanu and went violently, which is what a lot of them wanted. Samuel Ekpa has been cramped, and when he was cramped, a lot of psychophancy and wrong narrative was pushed across. They said, no, he is a friend to the president of Finland and all of that, until it is not clear to them that, man, this guy has been cramped and he may not come out. A lot of them are psychologically weak online now. They are looking for where to hang. Should we pull out or should we remain? The worst is that the ranks of Samuel Ekpa has been destroyed by, in fact, it's like a glass of cup that dropped. It has shattered in different ways. You have the Akparawa, you have this, you have that. A lot of people are there struggling. So if we can now come in the midst of this their confusion to now create a platform that will reorientate them and make them to believe that yes, what we all want is our freedom. But there is a different pathway to go about this freedom. One, education of the people. Two, development of our land massively. Three, enlightenment. Four, security. These are the things. If we don't get all of this, and to this, to really disabuse their mind from thinking, because what all of them think is that it is only through war that Biafra can come. And that is why they are massively supporting any day there is killing, there is violence, there is burning, because what has been planted in their heart and their mind is that freedom does not come by negotiation. So if you can, disabuse them from that orientation to say, no, yes, it is possible sometimes that freedom cannot come by negotiation, but it is also very, very possible for freedom to come through constructive dialogue and self-development. Self-development can attract people to you, and that will make you to be the person that will be on the negotiating table to say, if you must come to me because of what I have, then this is what you're going to do. I think I will need to stop here so that others can speak. But then the summary of what I want to say is that create a group, reorientate the people, change their mentality. When is the time to do that? The time is now, because if you allow anything to happen, either for Nnamdi Kanu to come out or Samuel Ekpa to come out by any means or ways, if that will be possible in any time, it will be a change of dynamics of everything again. So this is the best time. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Freedom, are you there? Mr. Benjamin Husling, you can take him down because he's not answering. Mr. Dexy 3000, go ahead. Your final submission, sir.
Yeah, my sister, thank you for giving me the opportunity. I was my My paternal cousin just sent me a voice note. He resides in Okigwe. He's a truck driver, and like, it is true. These bastards declared sit at home. These terrorists, they actually declared sit at home, but people were not really aware of, that there was such declaration. So people now, people who have jobs, who have families to feed, they came out to find food, to find something to eat. And these criminals murdered them. These not criminals, terrorists. These terrorists murdered them, killed them. Operated for hours, like 3 hours, from morning to like 8 or whatever, and nobody came to challenge them. So that's the report I got from somebody living there. So you know, I will have to agree that we have no the government may somehow be profiting, and for somebody who for my brother who talked about village level, bro. If you go to of course some villages or some towns are manageable, right? Maybe because they have infrastructure or they are near to cities, or depending. But some towns or villages are like, like the one my maternal grandmother is from Okwe. Now if you go to some of these villages inside Okwe, you will not like you will never believe that this there was a government in this, or there's been a government in this country since 1914. Some of the so uh even if you're a traditional ruler there, you are the mercy of local government. They can just decide to murder you any day, anytime. Before any help can come from anywhere, you're already dead many days. So the whichever solution, there must be government. Like, of course, the village has to come in, but government has to go in, build infrastructure, give money to traditional rulers to re-educate people and all of that. But that is when you have a government, right? When you have people who are only interested in playing politics, like uh you know, this thing happened. Up to now, the governor of Imo State has not issued any statement, or, officially. Yesterday, the Sultan was in Owerri. Kashim Shetima was in Owerri, and they were lifting people to for Hajj and all of that. Like, it's all about national politics. No, they don't really care about local people or what. So until for now, we have to do we have to do what we can till we get somebody who is better. For me, the I have known the root cause. The root cause of this problem is that Biafra itself, and I've denounced Biafra because I have looked at Biafra since 1967 till now. This Biafra, which is not even an Igbo word, a Portuguese word that was used to describe the
It's
coastal
a
areas of.
lost cause. It's a lost cause.
It's actually a cursed word. It is This word was used to describe Boni, part of Cameroon, part of Gabon, Equatorial Guinea, the coastal areas of these areas by the Portuguese word. And when so now these stupid people are dying for Portuguese word, literally. And so I don't even understand how crazy this is. And the thing is that actually many of the people in the bush, they have no education. Butuzo and Gentle and these other bastards, they not feel write their name. They don't. But the thing is that they are the foot soldiers. They make the money. Why? Because even if you are an illiterate or whoever, and you are able to make money, people can launder your image and say, "Oh, he's not this." So that is, what usually happens. So that is why good education is always important, and this is why you see these criminals fighting tooth and nail to make sure people are not educated. The day I gave up completely and know that these are animals, wild animals, was the day one of them who told me, the people who went to school, what are, I asked them, why are you stopping people from going to school? And he said, those who went to school, what did they achieve, or what are they going to school for? What will they do with that education? Or more? I know I decided that, man, there's no conversation to be had with these are terrorists. Uh, if until we have people who can actually hunt them down like animals and eliminate them, then we will begin to have conversations. For now, I don't know. We are just at the mercy of the government. But thank you, Beauty, and the host and the other host. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, the host, go ahead.
All right. Thank you all for your time and your submissions. It's been a wonderful broadcast here this morning. And I have a video here with me I would like to play. Then after this interview, then we decide what to do. Today we managed to come up with a whole lot of submissions. But the next step is what are we going to do to stop these animals? Remember, I was once part of them, but not part of those who are killing. But I supported the restoration of Biafra because I believed then it's a peaceful movement. Ikenga was the first person to come out boldly to say, I will not do again. Not like others. Other people do say they don't want to do again, but they will just go inside without talking. But I decided to do my own in my own way, to come out and say, no, 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 this is not what I signed for. When I joined the struggle, I was told it's a non-violent organization. I agreed. But before you know it, this year you hear some people you are in the same organization with, talking on how they will massacre Christians, how Christians are animal, how they will kick Christians out of their Eldorado, Biafra, Nagwacha, Hussein Benjamin, Obo Obia. And not only that, these people will wake up one day and decide to blackmail anybody they want to blackmail. They are master in blackmailing and very devilish in action. So I saw all this, and the person who's supposed to be whiter than white and whiter than snow decide not to utter a word. He was there watching everything. I sent him a message through his lawyers. He refused to talk. And my message was him to speak so that some of his followers will know their stand. Because this is not what we signed for. He refused to talk. And the killing continued. Not only that the killings continued, these people kill with his name. Just like the sit at home order I played, they mentioned his name. Yet, none they will not talk. Then I came out and said, no, if none they cannot come to court again and refuse to tell us whether these people who are killing are working for him or not, I will resign. Then after the court day, Nande Kano, like always, came to court and do some cinema display, talks few rubbish and then go back to cave where they put him in TSS. His in-law came online a few days after that and said, oh, now they kind of frustrated the king that he refused to say anything. I say, okay, oh, if that be the case, as a human being that still reason with his brain, it's better I throw in towel, it's better I take a bow because I can see na Kenwe Abagoni Hainem. That was how I catapult myself out of that organization. And I decided not to keep quiet. I decided not to keep quiet. And I will never keep quiet until I get these people scattered. I will never keep quiet until all these criminals, we take them off our land. I'm trying my best, and you all here are trying your best. And then we have a whole lot of suggestions, a whole lot of submissions. But my question is, what next? What are we going to do to stop these people? We have tried to use security, and at times, it's like our security men are reluctant when it comes to tackling these people because as I'm talking to you, Gentle, I can give account of where Gentle is. Tell me where Ikenga, where can we get Gentle? I will point to security. Even today, I told them, this is where Gentle is. Go there, you will get him. Every time we see Gentle online trying to blackmail, trying to turn me against the government, he will come and say, Ikenga, hope Uzodema is trying to kill you. Hope Uzodema send us to come and kill you. We say no. It's all lie. The reason they are doing that is because I'm exactly what I'm doing. So they are trying to paint everybody back to me. Oh, so Unya is trying to do this, but I'm smarter than them. So my question once again, what next? Because we can't keep waiting for our government to do something. They will do their part. We will also do our own part. Obulu no any tonde bobo na hano. Abukota ha oburu amunya hanta ni noko. I think maybe most of you will disagree with me because Obronya Bona the radical as I am. But we can't afford to fold our hands and once these people destroy our land, killing people as if people are now chicken. We can't afford to see that happen. So I will play this interview of Onyame. We all will listen. Just listen attentively. After the interview, then I think our next meeting we decide what we are going to do to these people, especially those who are promoting them on social media. Not just to talk and go and sleep. Once we talk and agree, we move into action. Not just we talk because we have been talking. I want us to listen to this.
Good day, Mr. Onyami. How are you doing? I'm well, sir. All right. It's been a while. We have been hoping to have this.
No, hold on. Let me connect my Bluetooth. I don't know whether it's down. Just hold on for me. Give me a few seconds. Let me connect my Bluetooth. Hold on. I want just if it's possible, try to record this place because this interview will tell you everything you need to hear. Just listen to. If it's possible, record it.
Good day, Mr. Onyami. How are you doing? I'm well, sir. All right. It's been a while. We have been hoping to have this video interview with you to better understand the activities of Eastern Security Network in Imo State and Southeast region of Nigeria as a whole. We had also hoped to have this interview with your colleague, Mr. Dragon, but he died while attacking the police headquarters, Owerri, alongside other Eastern Security Network members. I understand you are fully cooperating with our national security investigation. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you have volunteered statement and other interviews to this effect. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we appreciate your cooperation so far. However, we would like to know more about your activities and that of other leaders of Eastern Security Network in Imo State and in the Southeast region, as earlier stated, at least a comprehensive view of activities you have participated on and what you can inform us about. So with that, we'll commence this interview. For the record, what is your name?
My name is Samuel Benjamin Ozama.
How old are you?
I'm 38 years.
Where are you from?
I'm from Muguta local government in Zambia.
Okay. Are you married?
No, sir.
Do you have children?
No, sir.
Okay. What is your educational qualification?
Secondary school.
Okay. Did you complete?
No, sir.
What level did you stop?
I stopped at SS3, but I did not take quiet.
Okay, did not take quiet.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Emery Ozoma Benjamin,
yes, sir.
You are not obliged to say anything to the police in respect of our national security investigation unless you freely wish to do so. But whatever you say shall be recorded in this video interview and will be preserved as evidence and may be tendered in a court of law. You understand what I just said? Yeah, okay. Do you give your consent? You agree make police do this interview?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell us, why were you arrested by the police?
I was arrested by the police because I am ESN members.
What is the meaning of ESN?
The Eastern Security Network.
Okay. Who is your leader?
It's Maznan Dikani.
Okay, thank you. When did you join Eastern Security Network?
I joined Eastern Security Network in 2019.
Who introduced you?
It's one Mr. John from Muguta government in Cambridge.
Okay, are you still in contact with him?
No, sir.
Okay, where were you trained?
I was trained in Niger State, Delta State, after the river.
Is it Niger State?
Niger, Delta State. At that after Niger Bridge.
Okay, you mean Niger Bridge?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. You recognize those who trained you? Can you tell us who trained you?
No, sir.
Who are the people that trained you there?
Is the leader that brought them from, I don't know where they brought them to train us.
Okay, very good. All right. Who are the leaders of Eastern Security Network in Imo State that you can tell us about?
It's Temple and Engineer Mike and the Senator and me myself Ozoma and Dragon and the Baby and some of our members.
Okay. You are called Onyami. Were you a member of Nigerian Army at any time?
No, sir. It's when I finished secondary school, I started buying army form. That's why the people started calling me Onyami.
Okay, but you were never enlisted in Nigerian Army before?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. You were mentioned by one Chima Obineche in his video interview on how you and others trained him to become member of Eastern Security Network. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, in your opinion, are the revelations made by Mr. Chima Obineche in that video interview correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now tell us, how many Eastern Security Network operations against security agents and civilians have you participated in?
It's more than 20.
Okay, during these operations, like how many people would you say you people have killed?
It's more than 30.
Okay.
I can't measure the.
Okay. Okay, there are more than 30. We understand. Okay, can you estimate for us how many security agent rifles people have collected?
More than 50, sir.
Okay, about 50 or more than 50?
About 50.
Okay, good. All right, who is this rifle with and where are they kept?
The rifle is in our camp in Atulili with Temple.
With Mr. Temple?
With others.
Okay. You informed our National Security Investigation that on the night in Coastal Hideout was stormed by security agents, you were in the same house with him, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
We are curious to know, how were you able to escape without
being from the backyard gates?
From the backyard gates? Yes, okay. Since the encounter with Consul, like how many operations have you people gone that you participated in?
It's more than 7, sir.
Okay, can you give us like some?
governor's house our mama and at Lily side, let's call it let's call that village. Engineer is engineer that took us to.
Which engineer?
Engineer Mike.
That took people there.
It's in his village. He's the one that took us there.
Is that the place where people cut somebody's hand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. You told us that, or better still, since it was announced on social media by Nnamdi Kanu that late Nkoso will be buried with more than 2,000 heads of innocent Nigerians.
Yes, sir.
By the Eastern Security Network.
Yes, sir.
So far, how many people have been murdered to achieve this purpose?
More than 30.
More than 30 people have been killed.
30,
Okay. Around May this year, Eastern Security Network members attacked Olu police station. Did you participate in that attack?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How many were you that, or in all that?
We are more than 30, sir.
Can you name the leaders of that attack?
It's Mr. Temple and Engineer Mike and Muzama and Zuma and Dragon and some of our members.
Okay. Which vehicle were you in?
I'm in Siena.
You're in Siena. Whose vehicle was Temple in?
Temple was in Hilos, or Mike was in Hilos with Temple. I could not remember the
Okay, which vehicle is the Dragon in?
It's Toyota Camry.
Toyota Camry. How many rifles did you people use for that attack? What's the color? Sorry, what's the color of the Toyota Camry? That Dragon? Red.
Red, yeah.
Okay. How many rifles did you people use in the attack?
It's about 30 rifles.
About 30 rifles. Are you certain? There are 30. You people came with 30 rifles?
No, like 20. It's not all of us that was carrying rifle.
It's not all of you that was carrying rifles.
Yes,
so I'm like, how many carry?
Like 20 rifles.
You were carrying a rifle?
Yes, sir.
What type of rifle did you hold?
AK.
AK-47?
Yes, sir.
Okay. On that particular attack at Olu police station, you people lost some members, right?
Yes, sir.
How many died?
About 12 of our members.
Okay, 12 of your members died.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So from where did you people gather before you came to that place?
We gathered at our camp in what is called this camp at Idato side.
Okay.
Idato. Not on Dizog side.
Okay, thank you very much. And after the attack, where did you people go?
We went to our camp in Lille.
Lille. Okay. All right. You informed detectives, that is, you informed our National Security Investigation that before the Eastern Security Network go for any attack, they used to fortify themselves with juju charms.
Yes, sir.
And those charms are used for protection against bullets for security agents. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And that on this particular attack at Olu police station, about 10 heads belonging to young ladies, human heads belonging to young ladies, was used to prepare the charms. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Please, where did you people get the heads of these young ladies that you used?
From Imo State, sir.
From Imo State, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay, whose idea was it to use human heads to prepare charms to fortify people for bullet wounds?
Mr. Engineer and the Temple.
Who is Mr. Engineer?
Engineer.
What's his name?
His name is Engineer Mike. I don't know his name.
Okay, thank you very much. So, but in your own opinion, would you call the attack on Olu police station a success by the Eastern Security Network?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you. You also informed our National Security Investigation that IPOB and Eastern Security Network has sponsors, both locally here in Nigeria and abroad, and you are ready to identify them for us. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
You also say that you identify the houses and camps where your ECN leaders and members are staying. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. During your arrest, you appeared surprised that security agents were able to successfully arrest you. And you even resisted by fighting with them. Why was that?
I thought that it was Agbo boy that used to collect people's phone and they run away. I thought it was because the money was not with security uniform. That's why I started fighting him.
Fighting him. Okay, and you sustained little injuries, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, well, now that you have been arrested, is there anything you want to say for yourself or for your leader?
I want to say for my leader, Mazman God, let him come back and fight for the freedom. I want to say for the federal government.
Wait, freedom of who?
For his people.
Okay, he should come back to Nigeria and fight for the freedom of his people.
Yes, sir.
Okay, continue.
I want to say to the federal government to please forgive me and give us amnesty. Not do it again and give us a second chance.
Where is your leader?
He's in other countries.
Okay. How do you people how do you communicate with him?
We don't communicate with him, sir. It's through radio.
Through radio?
Yes, sir.
Any of your senior leaders who communicates with him?
Yes, sir.
Who? Like who do you think?
And
who again?
And the engineer Mike.
Okay, they normally communicate with him. Okay. Okay, we appreciate your cooperation so far with this investigation and granting us this interview to assist us in our investigation. Please, if there's anything you remember you want to share with us again, just let us know so that we can document it in a video interview.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Onyami, aka Emery Benjamin Uzoma. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Okay, now let me play the video of the guy, the one that coach that confessed that the person who recruited him into the group was Onyame. Let me play his own video.
Chairman Okigwe, how old are you? I'm 38 years old.
Where are you from?
I'm from Obak in Bitoli local government in the state.
What do you do for a living?
I'm an engineer by technician.
Okay. Where did you go to school?
I go to school as Eziabo Obiato, Community Secondary School Eziabo Obiato in Bitoli local government.
Okay, did you finish school?
No, sir.
Which level did you stop?
I dropped at SS2.
Okay. Are you married with children?
No, sir.
Okay. Mr. Chima Obineche, you are not obliged to say anything to the police unless you wish to do so. By that I mean that you are not obliged to tell police anything for this investigation we will do, that you are involved, unless you fully wish to do so. But anything where you talk, police will record them down, like as we are recording this video interview, and will preserve them as evidence for our case, and may even tender it in a court of law. You understand the thing where I talk?
Yes.
Okay. You agree with police to this interview with you?
Sir.
You agree with police to this interview?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Why did police arrest you?
They arrested me because I'm a member of insecurity network under the IPOP.
Okay.
And also taking prison and police headquarters under the leadership of Mazin and the Khan.
Okay. What more can you tell us about the Eastern Security Network?
Eastern Security Network, you know, as a non-government that I heard in the social media.
Okay.
So there are people that kill policemen, bombing police headquarters, police stations, and checkpoint killing armies.
Okay. Please, who are the senior members of the Eastern Security Network in Imo State that you can identify?
First one is Sikonso, Temple, Onyami, Dragon, Iron, Ikuku, Akamono, and others.
Okay. Where were you trained to join the Eastern Security Network, and who trained you?
It's in Takam. And who told me is Mr. Onyami.
Okay, which month were you trained and how many will be?
They are like 60 in the month of March.
In the month of March?
Yes.
Okay. Now, tell us, the Eastern Security Network attack Owerri prison and police headquarters, how will I take organize them?
We are in the camp there. So the senior ones that I
Which was the camp exactly?
the Wuta camp.
Okay.
The senior ones I mentioned, they brought for cars. 10 cars.
Okay.
Then came in, they told us to wait until 12 o'clock that we are going to.
Is it 12 in the afternoon or 12 in the night?
In the night.
Okay.
They said that we are going to crusade.
Crusade?
Yes.
Okay.
So immediately it's 12 o'clock. Then brought the whole motor and filled them for wanted us to enter motor.
So they carry guns, arms?
Yes.
Who carry arms on Mugula?
The senior ones.
Okay. What of the rest? What they carry?
The rest carry cutlass.
Okay. Okay. What do you carry?
It's a cutlass.
Okay. Alright, carry on. I hear you.
Now we move to Owerri. And when we get to Owerri, we happen to be a prison yard.
Okay.
Then we enter there and breaking the prison, others are going to police headquarters.
Okay, so when I break the prison?
Yes.
Okay. What thing happened?
After breaking it, we go back to camp.
Which camp?
Uguta camp.
Okay. So since you joined this extra security network, what do you tell us so you don't gain inside?
I have gained nothing because Mazin and Kano is not in Nigeria, he's in abroad with his children and wife and his girlfriend. I would like him to come back and take the lead of ESN here. If he did not come back, which means all he's saying is lie, and he's a 419, he have to come back and prove himself and take the care of ESN, because this issue have taken the lives of many Igbo youths and many of our policemen, Igbo and Igbo soldiers.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything you want to add?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Now, I think I will stop. These just two different videos, two different people, but we have more. And I don't know if anybody have question. Husband Benjamin, go ahead and ask your question. Right quick. Let's not spend much time. Okay, my host
I
want to
don't.
ask.
Ikenga, I wanted to add that these guys, they are making use of their presence are very huge on WhatsApp group, and several WhatsApp groups in mostly because sometimes my mom do forward me some of IPOB propaganda stuff. So since we have this type of video, I feel like you are being there is no need if we have this kind of arsenal. I think we should start decimating this kind of tools because it will go a long way to sanitize our people. If you have this video, you can send it to me. I can conjure up a message and start spreading it, spreading this particular video, not just the recording, spreading the videos on WhatsApp groups. It will go a long way to educate our people. There's no need
Okay,
having it inside the phone. Leaving it. I'll
okay,
be asking you for some of these materials because we need to bomb it out all over, both on Telegram channel, both on WhatsApp groups, every single we need to start bombing out this type because
okay.
these are evidences to the
Hold
to
on,
support their crimes.
hold on.
The point that we are making here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. You make sense. But you see, I can assure you that I study how to fight, and when you want to battle with enemies, you don't throw the whole of your punch at the same time. You will reserve. Onya ka o ji abịa ife aka ọgbafu aka ọgbọ onye goni a na-emasị ọnyanwa nwa aka ọkpọ nke reserve. Ihe iji wee reserve that aka ọkpọ bụ if worse come to worse. he throws that bomb. So amam ndị shikano iwash ya ifo, they are here listening, and their job bo to know the next step Ikenga can take, and they will never know. They can never figure me out. You know, everything ndakuleba unapologetically truth, nothing but the truth. If only Ndibo would tell us or tell themselves the truth. Ịma ọ na-abụkwa na-asọ katala eze anya ekpuru nkịta n'iru ekwu, but ife mmiri bụ Benjamin hapụnụ, we are coming. Ihe a is nothing to compare what is to come. O nwere mgbe bụ eluo, just even in court, you will know na ihe nọ is nothing. You will not even ask for this. Enwere things, but God never go to. But I get to forward it to you is nothing. I tried to forward it like last time through your distinct, but now I got a but it's nothing. We'll talk. Beauty with brains, you want to ask your question, please take it.
Okay, I wanted to point out something first before I'm joining your question, and that was something for Mazi Chinosanwu there in a platform here. That was yesterday or so. Why don't they discuss what happened in courts? And that was about the I think that was the former special advisor to the president, Ahmad Gola. You know, he was killed on May 30th, 2021. Young Bia to counter it. Hanage and everything will just put a day of here to counter. No, when you're dealing with the court or people that are educated or people who know what is going on, you can't just come out and say anything, teacher, or they here make no sense. He put um yesterday and you wrote trying to debunk what was said in court that only soon they were anything to do with the killing of that man. Um, you were calling Hope Uzodema with what he wrote. Even I'm not going to make selective narrative where 1 minute Hope Uzodema do okay to know. The next minute, you know, call where fifth call where because whatever the amnesty there. But TMT points out in case maybe bread no need to have with this. In here court based on the order Onisiununye on the 30th of May 2021. Eba akpogo the audio able anybody put that deny we okay. He gave that order for sit at home. So that man, that was the day he was killed. Just like this crazy beast, they for that in what we are angel makeup. I don't even know what kind of name they have. Biaku that anybody for Tara on the 8th of May, that was yesterday, that the person will be killed and it will 30 people, right? And when she did the got caught, I get with the I get Buddha Nisi, he'll be questioned for that. That's exactly him only you. So no one be a debunk. And the other one who needing a clap and asking the DOS with day-to-day affair of IPOB. I'm not me who rejoice over. If I were you, you go and ask yourself certain questions. I knew they had yesterday. I'm not going to. It's not my duty to come here to clarify things for Unua, but I wanted to point that out. My question to you, the host, this last person, or the audio or the video, did I hear him say that um Niacho can okay, I drew even Nandi Canon no no. abroad with Munia and girlfriend. Guys, is that what he said? Did I hear him right?
Yeah, I always call on the kind of promiscuous leader and a man with a sophisticated utu, as in a man that has a problem of utu that and there is no way a leader. If they say no, Igbo leader, people are say, oh, go and look at Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela, what? Can you hear Nelson Mandela, man? Go and look at Ojuku. Ojuku with room with a young lady. Koja, no young lady. But they might got these idiots who come online to defend Nandi Ndabugasi Kano profile pictures. Stupid elements. That's what I call them. I don't care. I don't give a damn who they are. The thing about Nandi, if only ndị Kano anụwa ihe a na-akpọ anywhere you see them with ndị anụwa na-ebu Nnamdị Kano kpọọ ha ndị ihe iche ịkpọ ha afa kpọọ ha ndị a with isi Kano maọbụ isi Simon. They are funubem the level of stupidity dị ndị a na-eme ndị Chineke bi n'eluigwe bụ onye ga-agwọdebe ha. Now, let me say this. As you all know, okay, beauty nke aka ka dị n'elu amara m. Okay, ngwa go ahead and ask your.
Biko achọrọ m ihe mgbe ị na-ekwutu certain words. Ịma na anyị nwaanyị nọ here gị metụ ebere biko. Please.
Oh, my bad, my bad. I apologize. I apologize. But ihe m kwuru bụkwa stands. Nnamdị Kanu, onye ọbụla pụta na-edefend ya. Ihe ma you are not being honest because ebupụta ọfọ ndị Igbo si ndị niile a na-eti is not our leader. It's not our Chineke akpọ ụnụ ncha niile ọkụ ndị ala ndị oshi adọba the ọfọ ndị Igbo si any of them burie ṅụọ. That is not by the order of their leader. None of them. None of them. Ndị niile efu ndị a efu chakịta na-adapụta agbọ ndị mmadụ chabotu a enyewo na chabotu a ọkwa ha nwa bụ sabotu a. They will hear them chanting our leader. Bupụtagodu ọfọ ndị Igbo ọ bụrụ nke na-eje ụka ibupụtara ya Bible si ngwa ṅụọ iyi na ịma ha. You see, I was there before. I was there and I understand how it works. I'm how to put it. I'm stupidity. Where some level of idiocy are them operate on for you to descend to the level of defending if you can defend. Or you nwere some level of idiocy ya nọ ya before imenwe ịpụta ịya afụ onye isi Kano ịpụta jụọ ya onye isi Kano common question ya ajụ onye isi Kano okay onye isi Kano onye isi unu ọ sị if you come out on the 30th of this thing your brain ga-awọ na onye isi Kano asịghị ka o kwuru ifuru ebe o mee ya anụ ọfịa. So you need if we go marry before you man no nyanwa. Igu mpama. If we go marry, our leader is whiter than white. All the whiter than white. We jidenya na why ni me hotel. It's not the whiter. All the umba is whiter than green. Ndiala. Anyway, umunnem ona fuge by jadwe. We must continue and. The next step, what we are going to do, all these propagandists, We can't keeping quiet. We have to descend to their level of madness to deal with them. Ọkwọ ihe mmụọ. Ihe mmụta bụ na ndị na-were ala come down to their level and deal with them. You deal with them, you will not go back to your level. Because I'm not watching these idiots, they think they are powerful. Yeah, man, some of you are not very close to these struggling people. Because of how educated you are, if you ignore them, they see it as a weakness. If they are talking their jargon, their rubbish, then they say they have defeated you. You will come here on somebody's program. You will gaslight everybody, and run away. He will go to their echo chamber and say, hey, yeah, I went to Ikenga's this thing, I dealt with them. It just actually if argument. Nda akọlụ ndị isi n'ala ebupụrụ batrị ya, all of them. If not, gwana m the reason ihe eji wee tụgidoro mmadụ ego tụọrọ ya ego for 10 years o mebere gị akaụntụ ebe inwe ọsịgị na akaụntụ ha bụ n'ogo area. Akaụntụ bụ n'ogo area. Ọ nọrụ n'ime ndị oshi na-ezu were afịa na-egbu mmadụ. He will not speak, but enwe ha na anybody chọrọ ije question ebe ego ji abịa ọsịsị ọkpọ ọsịsị chụpụ onye ahụ. Yes, I was in there. Ọsịsị chụpụ mmadụ njọ. Yes, it was njọ sị na ya chụpụ onye ahụ. Ha sịkwa na ọha ekwu okwu. Na ọha ekwu okwu n'ebe ọ nọ na he's not getting information. But immediately, I mere interfere n'ebe ego na-adị jụọ question. Ọsịsị chụọ onye daa njọrọ question. Ọ nọkwa n'ime DSS wee nye ọ daa. The same n'ime DSS ka ọ nọ to remind them nobody go to where finance dey. But ya nọnwụ n'ime ebe anyị ọ dasị Simon gbudebe ndị mmadụ. Ụmụnne m ọ dị mma. Let us tell ourselves the truth. Ọ dị mma. Ịnọ n'ime say dee leta. Mgbe anyị na-ede leta Chineke kwa akpọrọ gị ọkụ ịmanụ na ihe edesị Simon eyuzizi n'afa mgbu mmadụ. Mbọsị pụta na court ibido kwotu elu amaghị mbọsị ije law school. Ịmụ ife niile ịbụ prọfesọ, ịbụ lawyer, ịbụ doctor, ịbụ injinia, ịbụ bicycle, ịbụ pilot, ịbụ only you. The whole professor dị na Nigeria Nnamdi Kanu niile ihe mara. Okay, ebe ọ bụ na inwe ka ife ịpụta na court. People na-akpụnite belo private part onye amị. Somebody belo private part nọleba belota kpọpụta onye polisi ka onye amị tudi egbe n'isi na-ekwu na ọ bụ na ahapụ Nnamdi Kanu. Does it mean na Nnamdi Kanu afọ that video? Does it mean na Nnamdi Kanu? Okay, let me read out something because argument, I don't just argue. Ana m eweta evidence. Ngwa na ife Aloy Ejimako del. Mbọsị ajụrụ ya question na Rice TV. Geenụ ntị ụmụnne m ọ pụrụ bụrụkwa na ife ka m amahụ ka ọ na-help m. Aloy Ejimako del say that those who are attacking me for this video, hear this. The person you people despair as autopilots are those Nnamdi Kanu called disciples. In the order, and he does not hate them. And the Simon Ekpa, as you do. That's why he had ordered me, Aloy Ejimako, to keep a cordial relationship with Simon for a day like this. If I don't want to be a lead counsel, Nnamdi Kanu be there. Lead counsel. Ibi mefasi ayi na nyama higa mme wetakwa ebe o de gwa Simon na ọma na a na-frustrate ndị nke ọzọ nyanwa ka Nnamdi fụrụ n'anya. I had a meeting with Aloy Ejimako. We spent almost 2 hours na meeting njụọ ya ajụjụ wee sị ya alọghị ejimakọ ndị anụnwa na-emedo ihe ha na-eme ma ụmụ ya na Amerịka ha afa ọsị m ihe a na-ekwu bụla asị enigwe were m a na-akwa m asịsị were m debe na enigwe na-ewere m owejere m ọkụ ọ bụla eziokwu Chukwu chebe m alọghị ejimakọ meghere ọnụ ya sị mụ bụ Ikenga to my ear ọ bụrụ they said na mụ na ya nọ na meeting with another man I can't remember the name of that our brother alọghị ejimakọ sị m those people na-ekwu maka they are in Maazị Nnamdi Kanu good book mechie ọnụ ọgbọsa nka nọ wee tie eyi neme nsi eyi nemo ifepụ m n'ọnụ bụ eyi nemo nsi na nsogbu ụdakwa nsi okay that means na ndị buje ego because na ego withdraw na account they almost offer few dollars ka ọ bụrụ $1 million because a na-ekwu na eche na-egwuregwu offer few dollars ka ọ bụrụ $1 million Nze Obidi Obienu send them the whole proof of payment then some would be because of no na future neneta few dollars ka ọ bụrụ millions dollars nya ka m jụrụ alọ isi ya ha afa ndị Amerifa kele ife Nnamdi na-akwado ime ha na-akwado ịkpụrụ ha suo ọkụ ka na alọ ejimaka sị they are in Nnamdi Kanu's good book ntie negbo nna ụmụnne m ebe nkatụ wee gbasị na nnukwute nsogbu dịkwa na ọ bụ ife njele ọnyazi ka nna alụ olu n'ụlọ bai wee je mitie ndị gbachalitere na politics by the help of somebody wee butuziere m nke bụ akụkọ hey nna anya ka njecha natasi Ogbukwa na ọ bụrụ mmaanyị ọ sị Ogbukwa emegidekwa m na ọ bụrụ onye Abakaliki ọ sị emegidekwa m sị ha anaghị m eme yipụsịrị pasị m ịfụ ọsọ m mgbafuo a na-akpọ m Ikenga m kwụrụ nsị ha kwụrụ gịnị kwukwa na onwe was it not by the order of Nnamdi ka people ji wee nọrọ na-eti no election ụmụnne ya bụ jenal Shei Tinubu tụnyere Tinubu ọkwa anyị ncha na ebe a na-eti no election ewute ezu ule gasị no election ma ndị gba agbada no election adịwe n'ebe anyị na-eti no election ha si n'azụ o ka ịfụ how wicked and devilish these people are ha je narịcha ego pụtakwa gbachi nkịtị o a na-egbusisi ndị be anyị ndị jere ebe a na-eme campaign ekwukwokwu for you to know how devil Nnamdi na ụmụnne ya dị ha agbachi anyị nkịtị o it was only me pụtara na-eti because mụnwa ọ bụrụgodu mgbe nsogbu ezuzugharị ha ije na-efu na my way nwere ka ọ dị ọ dịcha ha ka dị wee only me na-ekwu ịchọkwa ịtụ vootu gụje tụọ ndị otu m na-eme m attack na ife ndị eti bụ because na my brother nọ na politics nsụọlụ ha oyibo ahụ m sụrụ ha desi ha you can't interrupt democratic process you can't ha mara ebe dị oyibo si ha chekwa na oyibo Ikenga ha mara na oyibo ndị isi na-achị ala sụrụ m say no matter who you are you dare not interrupt democratic process. If you dare they will descend on you na na-agbachikwa nkịtị bụ na na-emebeghị ife anyị eji bịa after you ka a na-agbachi ndị oshi nkịtị bụ gbachigide ha nkịtị mgbe ha ji agbakacha prison ha amaghị ife mere ha just like if I'm in Okigwe you will not see what will happen. You will see what will happen. Ndị mmadụ onwe ndị n'Imo steeti egbu agbabe ha ọkụ onwe nwaanyị agbabi ọkụ ife nsọrọ ya bụ na ọ pụtara n'ilo ka onye ọma mere kere ihe ọ na o ji eketa rice ebe ndị na-eme kampen bịa ọ pụtazịa n'ilo ka onye ọma mere nekwo nda ha bịa bie yanwa sizi ime ọfịa gbapụrụ ha kpọrọ nwa ya nwaanyị okede kpọrọ ya jee n'ime ọfịa dinagido dị nwa dinagido dị nwa dinagido dị nwa ike gwa ha bịa hapụ dị nwa mụnyebe dị woman ọkụ malụkwa na mgbe a na-eme ife a na ụmụnne Nnamdị Kanụ nọkwa instead of ụmụnne Nnamdị Kanụ ihe ekwu na ọkụ Tinubu ka ha ji etonyere amechi ọnụ ese mụ Nnamdị Kanụ Chineke should judge me and Nnamdị Kanụ ọ bụrụ na m na-emegbu ihe let God judge me ọ bụ na onye nwa megburu anyị let God judge him ịnọde ndị mmadụ na-anwụsị oke nekwa till today ndị ụmụaka na-egbusisi mmadụ Nnamdị anyị emeghe nwa ọnụ sị ha ụnụ akpọzi na m afa na-esit at home tell me the reason Nnamdị Kanụ anyị eji meghe nwa ọnụ sị unu emezi na sit at home ọ bụrụ izinye ịcha ndị agba ikperima mbụba ihe ndị a Nnamdị anyị emeghe nwa ọnụ sị okay na court ntụosi abata Nigeria none of you know law you don't know law I want to tell you people that the content of court should not be tampered ọ bụrụ oyibo a ka bịara iso Nnamdị gwa ndị na-egbu mmadụ with your name to stop ị na-agwa m content of court amamnkebụ content of court biko gwa but as it stands allow me to hand over this broadcast to Almighty God, then we see tomorrow. So, heaven, we thank you, we honor you, we appreciate you, we adore you. Of course, you knew how much I love you, God. I have no other one beside you. You are my strength. You are my wisdom. You are my knowledge. You are every word I speak. None of it is mine. Continue to guide and protect me. Never you allow my heart to see corruption. Don't allow temptation that will overtake me to come close to me. But lead me not into temptation, O God. Protect my speakers. Protect my listeners, including the foolish one with Ikenga. Protect them because I don't want them to die. All I want is opportunity to de-radicalize them. They are radicalized people. Whether Kahabundo Menan, of course, I acknowledge Omenana because no Menana Bunkai. I acknowledge our tradition and the culture. So if Mbola Sibwe Wonjo ọgwụ eweta ọbara eme nke emecha nwaanyị aya anụ di ọzọ bụ ọtawa winch from na ọya ata winch ome ndị nụ marriage na-aga n'ihu agbasa osisia ndị winch niile eze chiri ya wụnye na osimiri nke nwere ebe a ga-esi wee nweta ya ebube eluigwe kahara bụ ndị antigwegwe ngwa juru na Biafran struggle. Most of them are agents sent by witches and wizards to destroy our land because amara m ife bụ na Antinos ya ejolu lụọ ya 24 hours ọ nata were ego eje tụọ ka e were na-egbusisi mmadụ afụnube m ụdịrị winchi bụ nka Chineke kwosisi ahịa eze kụọ ha arthritis mee ha ka ha nwee uekpom kere afọ ya anụnwa a na-akpụ ya rumba gịnị nwa spondylosis ama nke esi akpụ ya na medical field bọtọ rumba something ka ukwu agbago ukwu ha niile agbago so ka ha bịa jee mitin jewuo onwe ha mee ha ka ha nwee ntị mgbu nwee eze mgbu mee ha ka ha nwee abụ ntị ka ụmụ nwoke nọ n'ime ha elephantiasis of scrotum. So none of them will come close to anyway. Senior and maybe after me. So by the end, victory shall be ours. All we want is opportunity to resect our place to the normal formation. Or find a young. ọ bụrụ nọ ndị antigwegwe ngwe ya abụ awa problem kpọrọ ha gbusisi akwa nwe ya n'onye osimiri mee ka ha nchaghara ịnata ụlọ kama ha ya anata ụlọ ebube eluigwe mee ha ka agba ha ọgwụ ka covid mee sọsọ ebe ha nọ covid-19 or 18 ebe ha nọ gbusisia ha ka izuo ike bikos had ibi n'oge covid na ndị ahụ nwụchara anya ya na ebe a na-enwe nsogbu anya ya enwe bikos amarọ m ife bụ na nwaanyị na-aṅụ igbo ọṅụ igbo nwụcha ọtụ ego ka e wee na-egbu ndị mmadụ baanyị ama m nke ọmụ asịrị ya ṅụọ igbo na elu ngozi ọra bụ eze nwaanyị na-apụ ụtaba ọkpụcha ụtaba pụta sọsọ ihe ọya anagwe na we are not going to take this we are oh my god we are go Simon ọnụ ya gbajọkọ ngọ mekwuo ka ọnụ ya bend kwuo okwu debe okwu ka Chineke kpọọ ya ọkụ ebube anywhere is not as if I'm commanding you on what to do but I pray with all my heart. Answer my prayer, oh God, even when I don't deserve the honor for you to answer, but please answer. Hear my voice, oh God. Maka na ife na-emebe anyị na-agba anyị anya mmiri negodu Okigwe amarụ m I don't know hey Chineke n'ọkwa nọ ndị bụ moto pụta ha tụtụrụ ha gbusisia ebube eluigwe ka ha rabụ ndị niile a na-eso Nnamdị ha na-eme a na-ekwe onye isi ha ibe ime ọtụ onye ndu kụọ ha ezule maọbụ ịkụọ ya ụkwakọ ntị kwukwudewe okwu foolish ntala ebe onye isi anyị onwekwa nke fụrụ onye isi ha n'anya na ọmara ụmụ na-eti onye isi anyị onye isi onedo nne nwaanyị ọya eburu. These people, I don't know why they are adulterous people. Nwere onye ife ọzọ ha na-eje nọ nne nwaanyị and nke ọ sị ka njọ bụ na memba ha niile bụ onweghị nke nwere di ha ncha niile efu ya o yiri agadi nwaanyị na-eyi jistrin panti kwesịrị isoro je yiri shime soro ibia je nọrọ n'ụlọ ka na-eti man of God help me nke abụọ pụta je nọrọ na Biafra gọọmenti in desert nọrọ ebe a na-ekwugheri obenigwe nke atọ mee isi ha ka ope mpe dịka nke adọla ka a na-akpụ ya dadịọla mma mee ha ka ha na-akọgheri dịka adadịọla mma ọkwa sị na afịa bụ journalism ewu Chineke ọkwa ndị bụ iwetara Biafra na she's not a journalism si nne m na-awụ journalism bụ newspaper Chineke kwakwana ife ọjọọ but onye nwe m afa mba Ikenga ife anyị nọ ya bụ the people's parliament. Every speaker here bụ honorable member. Continue to make a way where there is no way for them. Those of them onwere ife na-esiri ya ike ebube mee ka ife niile dị mfe. Onwe onye na-aya ahụ ka ahụ dị ya ọkwọ ya bụ the only thing that can convince them that I am from you. If there is no miracle, apụta give my voice gacha, miracle will not happen in their life. They will not believe me. Onye nwe m ọ bụrụgodu na melu mee ya ka ndị na-achọ nwa nwee nwa, ka ndị na-achọ ego nwee ego, ka ndị na-achọ akwụkwọ nweta akwụkwọ, ka ndị ihe na-esiri ike ka ọ dị mfe, ka ndị esizi kọntena ha ka ọ pụta, ka onye mara ebe ọ ga-ebido ebido ka ọ mara ebe ọ ga-ebido, ka onye dị confused ka ọ dịkwa mma ọzọ. Ihe nna ya ọrụ ka ndị anụbeghị dị nụọ dị, ka ndị okokporo dị ka Benjamin na ndị otu ha ka ha nweta nwaanyị ezigbo nwaanyị, ọ bụrụkwa nwaanyị ọjọọ, ọ bụrụkwa ndị otu ada dị ọra mma bụ idebie n'ụlọ ịpụ getman amagori na emecha ọmụta one nonsense ọbịa online ọsị na afịa bụ akpalawa. They are all these weeds that grows along the road during the time of sexual history. Well, never, I know. I just muta mama ba no ma anta nenka na ba jere ajere. I don't know amara alaye o Chineke okwa ebere kan ebe chukwu mere mebere na lekene na lotito na lojija ma na nkwanye ugwu n'ebe ọ dị ukwuu n'aha Chineke nke bi n'eluigwe. I prayed. Amen and amen. So I thank you all for your precious time. Beauty with brains. Kekwa nke unu na-achọkwa ikwu ọzọ. And I am okay, go ahead and ask your question, Biko.
Jesus Christ. Nna ka ego na udere ekpere dị ihe ahụ. Hey, oh my God.
Anyway, anyway, all my signature. Ebele abụ ekpere nna ekpere Chukwu ekpere aka m kpechara si Chukwu mee ka neri of egwu ka ike nwa na na-ezo ezo ka ọ pụta online and ọ pụta online. Yes, they say, but only that I never knew that the ike ya pụta when it was unbarbed because ife nyọrọ Chukwu asị m ike ya pụta but ọ pụtazịrị unbarbed one. So the senate ekpere aka m na-ekpe na ndị niile a na-eti onye isi onye unu matakwa na ife onye a na-eme adịrọ mma. Unu ma let's joke apart. Anara m amụ unu ma hapụgodu nke ihe niile ihe ịkpa amụ anara m amụ onye afụrụ ka a na-egbu osisi mmadụ ọkwa ọfụrụ if not for anything negodu nwanyị ka ebele private part ị nọrọ ebe a na-ekwu na ọ mara apụta Nnamdị fụcha ihe niile obi ka Nnamdị ọ nọrọ ebe ọ nọ